Hey guys, Normal SpongeBob here. It's time for a little salami sandwich origin story. So to take you all the way back, I've been making YouTube videos since the year 2016. I didn't start on this channel though. I first made my digital footprint on my self-titled YouTube channel, formerly known as Jumpman Juice Boy. I'm going commando. But fast forward about 2 years, and I decided to make a new channel with a greater focus on satirical and skit-based content, and is the one I'm currently active on today. I had a lot of faith in my ability to make entertaining content for a wide range of people. It's always been my dream to make people laugh, or to make a statement or make fun of something through comedy. Even if a particular video or idea doesn't land or go over well, it only motivates me to try harder and to think further outside the creative box. I had big plans for the channel back then, and I still have a lot of ambitions for it today, even if my upload schedule isn't exactly the most consistent. Hey, I got a life too. And yeah, while that may sound stupid or corny or menial, my artistic ambitions really are what get me out of bed every morning. I always admired certain YouTubers back in the era of Let's Plays and reaction videos, but my younger self never would have envisioned me becoming a YouTuber of my own one day. It took me a while to fully accept it, but yeah, this is what I want to do for a living. I want this to be my livelihood. I used to hide this side of myself out of fear of being judged or laughed at, but I now see my passion as an asset to take pride in and something I should be tapping into as much as I can. And through the years, I really have made significant progress on it. I got my first viral video, my editing and camera work have improved tremendously since I first started, and I finally get ads on my videos! Woo! But with this modest success under my belt, my dreams of being a content creator pose a lot of challenges and adversity, particularly in regard to other people's reactions. For context, allow me to suck my own dick for just a moment. Nah, you wish. Growing up, a lot of people had very high expectations for me in regard to my career and my future, especially my parents. They viewed me as almost like this child prodigy type, and they were really banking on me to pursue the most prestigious and highbrow profession on the planet. My dad and I literally had to hide failed test grades from my mom, just so she wouldn't find out and rip me a new asshole. But I mean, hey, that's just the standard she held for me. She always got on my case for not trying because she knew that I was capable of better. I was known as the smartest kid in my class for the longest time, and everyone expected me to end up as a doctor, lawyer, or engineer. Or at least some guy who wears a suit, drinks coffee, and does something important for his corporation. Ooh, that one didn't age quite so well. Right now I'm in the process of becoming fluent in French, and some of my family members have brought up the idea of me working for the government as some sort of translator or interpreter. And while a state-led job with tons of company benefits sounds like a dream come true, this type of position also entails a lot of extensive background checks. And, well, demeaning women, making fun of minorities, laughing at terrorist attacks, all that good stuff. Drugs. ISIS. Cut your dick off. I'm tripping. Makes me hopeful for a fascist revolution. Illegal substances. Yeah, I don't know if I exactly fit the bill. That's not me. Hey, that's the curse of having an online presence. But needless to say, my ambitions of being a content creator don't exactly fall in line with the assumptions of the people around me, and that's why I was so scared to commit to it for the longest time. Will I be letting a lot of people down by taking the path in life I truly want? Perhaps. But at this stage of the game, I know if I choose anything else, I'll only be letting myself down. And besides, it's not like anything else I could see myself doing would elicit a different response. Some people are just impossible to impress, especially parental figures. More specifically, for about 95% of people over the age of 40, if you're not spending 8 hours a day behind a cubicle kissing up to some corporate jerk-off, you don't have a real purpose in the world, and you're not contributing to the betterment of society in the slightest. If I took a shot for every time I heard the term real job when being chastised about my future goals, then I'd be Amy fucking Winehouse. So with this particular philosophy in mind, you can only imagine how people in this age range would feel if I told them that I wanted to make a living off YouTube videos and Spotify streams. I understand that there weren't as many job opportunities during their time, but it just gets tiring hearing the same song and dance about how my plans aren't realistic and how what I'm doing is not a job, it's a hobby. Yeah, how original, Granddad. That's exactly what I wanted to hear at the family reunion. Let me break it down for you nice and easy. If you receive financial compensation for a particular activity, it is by definition a job. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in, whether or not you're working above or below someone else, or if you have to wear a blazer every day. If you're making money, it's a fucking job. So if you try to tell me that what I'm doing isn't a real job, then you can personally give me a hand job. Sorry, got a little heated there. And it's not just boomers either. If I told anyone at my university that I had dreams of being an online personality, they would laugh in my fucking face. Although I'd probably still get more respect than dance majors, let's not kid ourselves. You don't know how insufferable it is when somebody asks me for the gazillionth time, "Hey, what are you gonna do after college?" And I have to conjure up some bullshit lie just to meet the standard of what an impressive career path sounds like. Yeah, I'm thinking about becoming a lobbyist. Who the fuck wants to be a lobbyist? I've always found it weird and a bit discouraging how every single person in high school and college is expected to advance throughout their education at the exact same pace, and how you're expected to identify a field of study and establish a permanent career path during one of the most vulnerable and uncertain periods of your life. Like, come on, I'm 21 years dumb. I don't know what the fuck I want to do for the rest of my life. I can't even fathom the thought of being 30, let alone what I want to be when I'm 30. Who knows? Maybe my 30-year-old self will have completely different ambitions and strive for something totally different. But I shouldn't be forced to put all of my eggs in one basket. And of course, if you happen to work a little bit slower than everyone else, or you decide to deviate from the beaten path in any way, you're automatically a loser. If you have to do more than 4 years of college, you're an idiot. If you pick a certain major, you're wasting your time and you're bound to be jobless. And if you don't go to college at all, you're not even part of the conversation. Everyone is held to the exact same standard, regardless of personal interests or circumstances. Everyone's expected to carry out the exact same path in life, and any discrepancy from that is automatically perceived as a sign of failure. But it shouldn't have to be that way. I shouldn't have to hide my interests or keep my endeavors to myself just for the sake of not being judged. Hell, even I had no faith in this YouTube shit for the longest time. Because it was drilled into me over the years that going against the grain and taking a less conventional path in life was fucking stupid. But the truth is, I don't know what I want to do with my life other than this YouTube channel. I guess I haven't really put that much thought into it. I've always been jealous of the people who seem to have their entire life figured out by the time they're my age or even before, and it's really contributed to the feeling of me being behind or playing catch up. And this was a problem for me even back during my freshman year of college, back when I had time to think about what I wanted to do. But the pressure is starting to build, and I often catch myself having doubts about the direction I'm choosing to take. I may have come a long way in my YouTube journey since my humble beginnings, but I'm still nowhere even close to where I want to be yet. And as my days in college grow ever more limited, my anxiety and fear of the future are slowly starting to creep up on me. 'Cause I'll keep it a stack with you. The real world scares the shit out of me. I've been sheltered for most of my life. I've had so many services provided for me without a second thought and responsibilities taken care of on my behalf that I don't know how I'd ever survive a 9-to-5 office job. But even if I could, I wouldn't want to confine myself to a soul-sucking occupation like that. Not to jerk myself off too much or anything, but I'm just way too ambitious for that. Because you know what? All the fears and doubts I have may be daunting, but they are futile in the face of passion. YouTube is the one drug I could never build a tolerance to, and it's one of the few things in my life that gives me constant fulfillment. I have so many ideas for music, videos, business opportunities, and other creative projects that it just seems like a stifling of my potential to wind up working for Richie McWhite and Old at Capitalism Incorporated. And while yes, making a living off the internet doesn't necessarily ensure job security, it's a leap I'm willing to take. That's just the kind of person I am. I like risk, damn it. I don't want to take the easy route. I beat my dick with the door wide open just to know I'm alive. After all, what's wrong with a little bit of uncertainty every once in a while? As long as you put in the effort and work consistently to reach your goals, there's gotta be something great waiting on the other side. Let me put it like this. Would you rather play it safe and take the path of least resistance, and be stuck working a job you either absolutely hate or just simply tolerate? Or would you rather take the path less followed and get the chance to pursue your dream, your ultimate passion, your calling? Actually, that's kind of cringe, never mind. Don't use the term calling. It's all about challenging yourself. If you fully believe that you're capable of accomplishing something, and you're passionate enough to want to manifest that idea into reality, then what the fuck is stopping you? Other people? Psh, to hell with them. If someone tries to tell you that you can't do something that you know for certain will further you in life, even if it's somebody close to you, all they're doing is trying to hold you back. Because they really don't want you to succeed. They just want your life to be as dull, trite, and miserable as theirs. You don't know how many times I've been written off by people I both like and dislike because of my plans for after graduation. But if anything, it only motivates me to get off my lazy ass and prove them wrong. I hate to be the most cliche motherfucker in the universe and preach the old, follow your dreams, you can do anything you want, just believe in yourself spiel. As if I haven't been that guy this whole video. But whatever you want your livelihood to be, lawyer, astronaut, food critic, fucking earwax remover, make it happen. Don't let anyone tell you not to pursue something when you know in your heart of hearts that it's what you want to do with your life. But obviously don't get too cocky about it because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. You still have to put in the work, let's not undermine that. You can't just sit on your ass and do nothing and expect your dreams to just fall into your lap. You have to be the one to get the train moving. Just be sure you don't wait too long, or it may never leave the station. Not to preach to the choir or anything, I'm no stranger to procrastination myself. But just don't let your time get away from you. You may face disapproval from your peers, relatives, friends, and colleagues, but at the end of the day, they shouldn't be the ones to decide how you spend your time. Follow your own dreams, not theirs. But to cut the inspirational shit short, if kissing ass and hating my life for 8 hours a day constitutes as a real job, then you know what? I don't want a real job. What good is a safe and comfortable life if I don't enjoy a single second of it? Why would I join the millions of college graduates who become an accountant or a secretary when I know damn well that I could be doing something far more rewarding? But hey, if that sort of thing speaks to you, if that's your destiny, then fuck it, more power to you. Just don't try to convince me to take the same route. As for what you think is the right course to take, I'll let you figure out the answer to that. Just make sure your passion is strong enough to commit to. Because if it's not, it's gonna blow up in your face. That's a wrap for this one. But just keep this one thing in mind, above anything else. It may take a while for you to get to where you need to go, but just keep going, man. You'll thank me, and you'll thank yourself. But anyways, I won't keep you. I know you've got some great things to do. So go get 'em, Tiger. Prove 'em wrong. And while a state-led job with tons of company benefits sounds like a dream come true, fuck off. Although I'd probably still... Fuck you. God damn it. Ugh. Fuck you. Or would you rather take the path less followed and get the chance to pursue your dream, your ultimate passion, your Are you fucking kidding me?
Split eye open. You're like, yeah, we're white.